Hi everybody, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity. I want to talk about the 3A NPC, also known as the North Piedmont Conference. For those of you that don't know this, back in the 1950s, I'm going to say mid to late 50s, the North Piedmont Conference was created. At first it was part of a division of the old SPC, and they branched it out and created the NPC. And the NPC was part of the Western North Carolina High School Athletic Association. So this conference has been around for most of the last 60 years. There was, I think, about 8 or 12 years that was not in existence. The last 4 years it was a 3A 4A split conference. The first time there's ever been a 3A 4A split conference. This year there's 6 teams. There's the West Rowan, East Rowan, and Jesse Carson. They're the 3 teams from Rowan County. And in Iredell County, it's South Iredell, North Iredell, and Statesville. This conference right here, I'm going to take number 1. I'm going to go with West Rowan. I think the Dirty Birds are probably just a little bit better than the other 2 teams that I'm going to mention in just a second. Just a little bit more veteran team, very well coached team, and I think West Rowan's is, it's hard to go against them at this point. A very safe pick at number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Statesville. I think Coach Gessler is probably one of the most underappreciated coaches in the state. I've seen a lot of comments questioning him, and I'll tell you right now, I think he's a very good man. I think he's a very good coach, and I think a lot of people that criticize just want to be heard and just complain because they're miserable with their own life. Very good coaching staff. I've got to give a shout out to my buddy Scott Young, who also has ties with me. We both graduated in 1989, and he graduated from East Rowan when I graduated from North Stanley, and we have some other commonalities. So, good man. I think the world of Scott Young. His son's a very good quarterback, and he's got a bright future. And I think his son Bryant's going to might be the difference this year, and they could definitely win the conference championship. Number 3, I'm going with South Iredell. I think Coach Miller is a very good coach. A little bit of drama over there in the off season. A lot of people are talking about all the assistant coaches that have left and stuff like that. And I want to tell you right now, a lot of really good coaches, a lot of really strong head coaches that won state championships. They have turnover on their staff, and it's not to be unexpected for this to happen. And, but I will say that I don't know exactly what's going on at South Iredell. I think their fans might be a little bit have unrealistic expectations, but we shall see. Right now, I got South Iredell at 3. Number 4, I'm going with Jesse Carson. I think there's a big drop between the top 3 and Jesse Carson. Last year, they did well at times. Then they ended up losing to South Rowan, which had to be an embarrassment. But I'm gonna take Carson at 4. That's a well-coached team, and we'll see what happens. Number 5, I got to go with East Rowan. I think losing Coach McClamrick to Central Cabarrus is going to hurt them. They've always seemed to be able to move the ball. I think it was a very well-coached team under McClamrick. I'm not exactly sure what's going to change at Mustang Land, but I'm not really strong on them at this point. Number 6, I'm going with North Iredell. North Iredell just struggles with numbers, so I don't expect them to finish anything different than 6. Thank you so much for listening to me. This is Jim West with Carolina Varsity.